Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video. Today we have another big name giant here, which looks to be going consumer direct. Now, from the point of it, it looks like it's just a couple of the select few brands, maybe of a lesser or older year model, but still to the fact of this is a brand that is a pretty big name brand, and it's kind of flown under the radar with no big major headlines from like any news articles. But if you were a part of this other company's website email link, you got the email for sure. So in today's video, we'll be talking about them, talk about the future because it is a brand I sell as well, and I'll talk about how we've gone through this kind of process before. But in an industry that always seems to be kind of getting stacked up with inventory, no matter what it is, if it's bicycles, if it's cars, or whatever, it seems like these companies are looking for other outreaches, basically outlets to go ahead and move this inventory by any means necessary. And by all means, I mean, obviously there was a hiccup in the world. Companies that got stuck with excess inventory all across the board, from retailers to manufacturers to distributors. Everyone has excess inventory that they want. So, by all means, but it's kind of scary because from selling one of these, didn't hear anything, and even like our reps or anyone has not been in contact. Maybe it's just a little subtle blip on the radar, but we'll talk right now. So Bikes Online, I've worked with them in the past. They usually are known for selling the Polygon brand, a bunch of different bikes like that, road bikes, mountain bikes, and the Polygon brand is known to be a budget-friendly brand that sells with really top-end components and gives you a great value for the bikes. But Bikes Online recently has seemed to be making a strive to go ahead and bring more and more brands. They recently brought in the brand 3T, which is a pretty big name brand as well, and there's a couple, let's see if I can get this without you guys seeing it. There's a couple of bike shops that I know specifically that carry 3T as like their main brand, and it's not a niche or outside brand. They make really high-end quality bikes. Now, Bikes Online brought in a 3T, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bike models. Now, it's not a crazy amount, but still, it's getting 3T's bikes foot in the door to their website, which is now making it easier to go ahead and say, let's say Bikes Online goes, hey, we're selling pretty good with these bikes models. Maybe give us another model. Maybe they have some kind of contract where it's just closeout model or something like that. But if you already get your foot in the door, that's a process of then where a company can kind of make that move to be like, oh, well, hey, 3T, I know, or a dealer of 3T, I know that you guys are upset about this because of the fact that they're selling the bikes online and now a consumer can get this bike directly to the door. But don't worry, it's just these select few models, that's all it's going to be. And then down the road, maybe a month or two, hey, I know that's just those closeout models, but we're going to give them like 1 or 2 of like our newest bikes that come out. But it's only going to be like a select few and only like a little bit of quantity. And then as the time goes on, then it's going to go 6 months down the road. Hey, 3T dealer, I know this is a blah, blah, but we're going to give them almost a whole lineup, but not as much margin as you guys. Yada, yada, yada. And then it kind of goes down, down, down. That's usually the showcase what happens. But 3T, again, is a brand, but this is not the brand I'm getting at. I got an email from Bikes Online, I want to say about a week ago, about this brand, Scott Bicycles. A really, I would say a big brand in my opinion. They sell nice high-end mountain bikes, nice high-end road bikes. They're in the Grand Tours. Nino has won a ton of world championship titles on his mountain bike. They are a very well-known brand, especially in Europe. American on the other side, their presence I feel isn't as big, but Scott EU is massive. But again, it seems here that Bikes Online has secured a really top-end tier level of a bike brand for their website. Now again, it seems to be only a select few of closeouts or older models like this Scott Addict RC10. This bicycle I want to say is maybe like a 2021 or 2022 or 2023. It has equipped Old Force in there, but still nothing to bat an eye at because it has carbon fiber wheels, carbon fiber crank, Old Force, and power meter. Now, Bikes Online is known for also giving you guys a affordable price. This bicycle did retail at $1,600 and now is on sale for $5,000. So this could also make some Scott dealers mad. Let's say they bought this bike at this $1,600 price point, and now they're seeing an online direct-to-consumer, direct-to-your household bike version of it being sent right to the consumer's house, and they can't match that price. And again, we don't know what's going to unfold from this, just the get-go of it, but I find it kind of like, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to. I don't know if it's just a contract agreement that maybe Scott worked out with Bikes Online just to get rid of some of their older inventory to move up and clear up some revenue space. But even as a Scott dealer, which we do sell Scott bicycles in our store, we would like to be notified a little bit. I mean, I got notified from an email. Maybe there was an email sent to us by Scott that we just kind of overlooked, but it just seems that this is a pretty big move for a bicycle company to sell online. Now, again, in this matter, what this does is that this can always open up revenues. Let's say that Scott Bikes starts selling well for Bikes Online. They come back to him with some paperwork. They say, hey, Scott, we have been selling your bikes for X amount of time. We sold this many bikes. Why not give us some of the new stuff? We want some of that new stuff. Give us some of that. So then Scott's going to come back to us and go, hey, dealers, I know you guys have a dealer agreement with us. I know you guys are doing a great job. I know we gave you guys dealer security, but we're just going to give Bikes Online a little bit more of this, and don't worry, you guys are still going to have first dibs, you guys are going to get first quantity, they're only going to get a little bit more of the brand. And then down the road, as things continue, oh, don't worry about it, it's just one or two of the new bikes, you're not going to get the full lineup. Oh, don't worry about it, it's just a whole lineup, but you're getting different margins. Oh, don't worry, it's usually how it goes. So because of the fact they have this contractual agreement, they have their inventory, they have their SKUs already set up in their program, it should make it pretty easy to go over and get up in their website. But let me know how you guys think about this, because are we going to see more and more brands making that jump to direct consumer? We've seen big brands like Specialized, that I sell as well, direct consumer on bicycles. Trek now is going direct to consumers. I mean, they are always direct to consumers, but now actually you can get it right to your door if you pay shipping price. Canyon, Factor have been dominating that direct consumer space. It seems like that is the future. Now there are obviously still options to go ahead and get it straight from your door or from a dealer or pick up in store. But it seems like these companies kind of test their foot in the water really slowly without trying to make a little footprint, without trying to disturb any of the industry. And then they see how it does. And then if it does well, they push forward with it. If it doesn't do good, they redact and be like, nah, that wasn't us. That was just a closeout thing. So we have to kind of pay close attention to this, and I'll do some follow-up stories on this. But I think it's pretty big news for this industry. So anyways, guys, thank you again so much. This is a Friday. I'm recording this at 9 o'clock. I have a wedding to get to tonight. One of my good roommates is getting married, or longtime roommate from like 15 years ago is getting married today. So congratulations to him. And we're going to have a good party tonight, but I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on in today's future. Have a good weekend. Go out and ride your bikes. I'm going to try to make the group ride tomorrow, but I have a feeling that I might party a little bit too hard. Anyways, guys, thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oops, sorry. Exit, please. Thank you.